go ahead, start.
Hello. So thank you everyone for your time today. My name is Sherell Flagg, and I created a company called Pretty Moody, and it's a menopause lifestyle brand. Last year, I got thrown into surgical menopause, of course, not by choice. And I had 2 weeks to prepare for such a life changing moment. During that time, of course, I was all over the place mentally and just trying to figure out what had just happened. But I wanted to be able to use my experience to help other women during this journey because it is definitely a journey. So, again, Pretty Moody was born, and I want women to understand that menopause is a pause, it's not a stop. Menopause is defined as the absence of women losing their menstrual period for 12 consecutive months. You can pretty much see that over 1.3 million women, 1.3 million women enter into menopause every single year. And 90% of women between the ages of 45 and 60 are in some stage of menopause, usually perimenopause or actual menopause itself, right at this very moment. With menopause, we all know that you get a whole bunch of different symptoms, not limited to hot flashes, mood swings, fatigue, stress, tiredness, and a lot of woman issues in the vagina area as well. Um, the problem is menopause comes with a tremendous amount of changes for a woman that was just considered to be, just a regular everyday woman. Once she enters into this phase, it's just so life changing, and there's so many things that is happening. And a lot of times you can't compartmentalize what is really going on. It's a natural process, for most women, and for some, like myself, it's an unnatural process. So during this time, again, just trying to educate and figure out what's going on. Our solution, Pretty Moody, that we will offer to women is the biggest thing I want to do is I want to build a safe community. We don't like talking about menopause. It's like it's such a stigmatism on it that it's like, it's horrible. It's this thing that, is look, we're frowned upon as women because we go through this stage in our life. And Pretty Moody is here to change that. We want to change that connotation. We want women to understand that this is still your life. You can still be happy. You can still live abundantly, and that you have support. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to offer support by creating a safe community and to educate the woman that we gain during that time. And along with that, of course, we have to have quality products. Pretty Moody is going to consist of skincare because during this time, as women, we go through a lot of changes with our skin. And of course, a lot of like holistic and health and wellness supplements as well to help offset some of the symptoms that we get with menopause. One of the biggest things that I want to incorporate in this brand is a neck cooling fan to help combat those awful hot flashes. And I'll go more into that later. Pretty Moody is basically going to be a safe place. As I said earlier, we want to provide support and empowerment, and we want to uplift the women that become a part of our community. Sorry. Pretty Moody is it's a lifestyle brand, and our presence is going to be primarily online. I mean, we have the biggest playground and the biggest outreach by being present online. There's a community of women that have been, untouched because again, women don't like discussing, menopause and what is happening to them during this time. So our job is to create that pathway and bridge that gap so that women can come in and join our community and get everything that they need. Again, our vision and our mission you'll hear it over and over again, is about a safe place and a community. I'm a hairstylist by trade. I talk to countless women on a daily basis going into this new realm that I'm in now, being in menopause. I'm talking to women sitting in my chair every day that are experiencing the same things that I'm experiencing. And some of these women I've had relationship with for over decades. And not once have we talked about this issue. Not once did I know, where they were and what they were feeling and what they were experiencing. But now that I am opening up that door and I'm creating a trust with these women, they're opening up and they're telling their stories, and now they're stating what their needs are. And this Pretty Moody is definitely a need. This is that neck fan that I was talking about earlier. This is amazing. I have tested several prototypes for this neck fan. It is actually en route. It has been manufactured already, and I am expecting it within the next few days. But this neck fan has been my life savior. Having hot flashes, they don't tell you when they're coming. They don't give you a hint. You just don't know. You look up and you're in it. So I keep my neck fan with me, um, except for today because I'm a little nervous, so I forgot it. But my neck fan, I work with it around my neck. It's lightweight. It's easy to use. It has a 3-speed button where you can control, your air control, and it also charges by USB charger. So this fan has been amazing. I have also used my audience, which is my customers in my salon, as my test center, and they have been testing out these fans, and I have gotten a great deal of awesome feedback. So I'm excited about that. So we're going to have the fans, herbal supplements, skincare, and wellness products. These are our financial objectives. You can look them over. We don't have to go through every single last one of them. One of the biggest things I want to do is I want to increase, the business, the brand. Um, Definitely want to get more brand awareness to fill that void that's in this market. Pretty Moody's keys to success. Number one is trust. We want our community and our customers to trust us. We want them to believe in the brand. Um, Again, community, that word is going to keep showing up, and you can see the rest. Oops, sorry, moving a little too fast. Our target market is majorly women in all stages of menopause. There are 3 stages to menopause. There's perimenopause, that is when you're in the beginning phases, and there's actual menopause when you are in full blown menopause, and there's postmenopause. So we want to target the entire menopausal market. This is our financing at scope right now. You can see it's really self explanatory. I have put $9,000 of my own money into the business thus far. Um, don't want to do too much of that. So here I am. And these charts are, just really here, just to give an idea because we haven't had any cash flow yet because we're just starting. And these are Pretty Moody's marketing strategies. Word of mouth is huge. Again, I've been in business now, in the beauty industry for almost 30 years, and I have hardly ever advertised. Although things are changing today, the way that we move is strictly by advertising everything, social media, talking about it, sharing it. So that's going to be a ideal part of marketing for Pretty Moody, word of mouth and social media, as well as the others that you see present. I don't think that people understand how huge the menopause market is. So if you can see here in 2020, it was valued at $14.7 billion dollars, and it's expected to grow by approximately almost 6% from 2021 to 2028. This market, it's not going anywhere. Women are always going to be in menopause at some point. We talked about those numbers in the beginning. The market is going to continue to grow. And Pretty Moody is definitely planning to make a stake in this market. And this is our SWOT analysis. One of the biggest things I would say again about the strength of one of the strengths of Pretty Moody is that I am actually experiencing this. I am a living example of what women are dealing with. All women, their symptoms are different. They vary from woman to woman, but for the most part, we can all relate on some level of what this feels like and what we are going through. So that is definitely a strength of Pretty Moody. Pretty Moody. I am here, I am present, and I am trying to make the change. I would probably say one of our threats, the biggest one is there's some other companies out there that have been doing this longer than I have. Um, but to me, I just look at where we come in stronger, and my focus is more on that. Pretty Moody, we want you to live your best life because you are fabulously pretty moody. Thank you. I'm Sherell Flagg. I'm founder and CEO of Pretty Moody.